Yo, what's good everyone? Thank you for tuning in to today's video. As you can see from the title, we are back again with yet another review. Now, as I'm sat here right now doing this video, today is officially Air Max Day. I'm not sure when you guys will be seeing this video, but for everyone who's tuned in, I do hope you guys really enjoyed Air Max Day. I know it's not the best, and every year there's generally lots of ups and downs with it. But fortunately enough, this year, March has presented us with quite a few different Air Max releases, one of which we are taking a look at today. Could end up being my favourite sneaker release for the entire year. I know it's early, but I'm really excited about this one. Before we go ahead and actually take a look at the shoes, just like I always do, I want to welcome back all of my returning subscribers. If you are new around here and you haven't done so already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. If you do enjoy this video, a big thumbs up is always truly appreciated. And if you do want to reach out to me outside of YouTube, you will be able to find me most active on Instagram under ACS Sneakers. And now all the housekeeping is taken care of. If we now just go ahead and dive straight into this video. So first things first, just like we always do, before we take a look at the shoes, let's just take a quick look at the shoe box. And for once, we actually have a really nice box to take a look at. Now across the front, we do have that multicoloured Nike branding, which uses a few different designs in there. And then just underneath that, we have the floral swoosh, hopefully if that focused. Genuinely, definitely going to stand out if you have your boxes like I do. Just one of the favourite things about this shoe is the overall presentation from the box to the shoe. Looks absolutely incredible. Now on this side of the box, we do have that hippie style of Concepts branding. And you can also see it on this side of the box as well. But definitely do take a look at the top portion of the box as well, as we have the little bit of like a dash, a star and a half moon. We will be seeing that later on in the review as well. On this side of the box, we have that floral design on the Nike swoosh once again, you know, for flower power and all that. And then if we do just take a quick look at the label, which reads, this is the Nike Air Max 1 SP in the multicolour sail colourway. And it is a personal pair, which is my size, a UK size 9. Peep the label if you're doing any legit checks. Might be a good time to pause the video if you are. And then just opening up the box itself, on the inside, we do have more really nice tissue paper. Done in a mostly red colour, but again with that floral design on the actual swoosh with the Concepts branding as well. And honestly, the presentation, the packaging, everything about it so far has been absolutely 10 out of 10 for me. I normally don't say that very early on, but the packaging alone is a straight 10 out of 10. But you haven't come for the box or the tissue paper or anything like that. So if we now just go ahead and dive straight into the shoes. So without any further ado, in hand we have the Concept Nike Air Max 1 Heavy. Now, for those of you that are tuning into this video that don't already know, if you live under a rock of some sort, this shoe is being released as part of a collection of 3. Now, this is technically the follow-up to the Mellow colourway, which initially released. And then a little bit down the road, we should also be getting the Far Out colourway as well. Now, the shoe itself, as I mentioned, is a collaboration with Concepts. And I'm going to be honest, they've absolutely killed it. Everything about this shoe is exceptional. I'll go through all the intricate little details because as you can see, there is a lot going on with this shoe. But the first thing that I think is definitely worth you guys knowing, for those of you that don't, this year, 2022, does actually mark the 35th anniversary of the Air Max 1. Now, Concepts decided to take us even further back in time. Forgetting the 35 years, they are taking us all the way back to Woodstock, 1969 to be exact. And with that, we do have this intricate, incredible mix of both colours and materials to kind of replicate the fashion that you would have seen around that particular time. So at the base of the shoe, we have this absolutely incredible wash denim. Now, the fact that they are using wash denim on the vast majority of the upper of this shoe really does give you that one-of-one type of feeling, because just from your own pair, I'm sure that, you know, people who've got these will have already seen it, but the denim on my pair from the left to the right shoe is completely different. Don't get me wrong, it's not different enough that it looks weird, but the fact is, you know, it's a wash denim, it's not going to be identical, so everyone that gets a pair of these is going to be a little bit different. So if you are a collector like me, having almost a one-of-one version of that shoe, absolutely incredible, let's be honest. As we then continue to work our way throughout the rest of the upper, We then start to see a lot of really interesting patchwork materials, starting with the toe box itself, wrapping right the way around, all the way around through the bottom portion of the shoe. We have this tiger camo textile, which for me is honestly one of my favourite things about the shoe. On the toe box, we then have the cowhide or cow fur, whatever you want to call it. On the toe box itself, we then have the dash, the star, and the half moon. This does have its own individual significance as well. The reason for that is this was actually shown on the original Woodstock tickets that people have got who were attending the festival. Concepts honestly left no stone unturned. This might not even be a big thing for people, but when I found this out, I was absolutely mind blown. One of the most interesting, intricate details. Definitely love that about this shoe. But as we then just continue to work our way further back the upper of the shoe, in the quarter midfoot panel, we do have more of that wash denim. In the middle of the midfoot, we have this multicolored swoosh done in red, yellow, and white with this black outline. On the medial side, we do have this floral design on the actual swoosh, like we saw on the tissue paper, like we saw with the box as well. And then onto the ankle collar, starting with the top eye stays to begin with. They've been done in this really nice chrome or silver finish. We do also have a little bit of blue corduroy in there, just to add a little bit something different. Onto the ankle collar itself, which has been done in this multicolored textile material. And as you can see, wrapping around the ankle collar itself, we do have that Concepts branding as well. And then as we reach the heel of the shoe, once again we see more of that patchwork, as we do have this orange canvas paisley bandana. Try saying that fast 3 times. And then slap bang in the centre of the heel, we do have this unfinished Nike Air branding. And as you can see, we do have some of the threads coming away from the branding itself. Really, really nice touch for this shoe. Now, when it comes to this one, there's a few different lace options that actually do come with the shoe itself. I did actually swap the laces out before I actually sat down to do this video. I normally don't, but honestly, I couldn't help myself. I just had to see how it looks. So in the shoe at the minute, we do have the brown velvet laces, but you do get another 2 additional sets. So the factory lacing is just your regular flat brown shoelaces. Work pretty fine for me, but I think the velvet's a little bit better. And then in addition to that, we do also get some white shoelaces as well. No matter which way you rock it, I think either way, they're all going to look absolutely incredible. But for me, there's something about this really nice velvet look. Just for me, looks absolutely immense. Also, we do get a really nice feature on the laces as well. On the left foot, we do actually get the guitar pick with the Nike and Concepts branding. I normally tend to take them off, but I think for this one, I will make an exception and just leave it. I think it looks really nice on the shoe. And then the laces themselves do actually sit atop this really premium leather on the tongue. Feels a little bit like suede, to be completely honest, like a really nice suede, I should say. And then as we do work our way up the laces to the top of the tongue, we have this white tongue tag with the retro Nike branding with more of that hippie style of Concepts branding, like again what we saw on the shoebox. Working our way inside the shoe, we then have this really nice textured sock liner. Feels a little bit more padded than your standard Air Max 1, just in my opinion. It might not be, but just to the touch, does feel really nice and really premium. And then as we do continue to work our way even further inside the shoe, we do have this really nice design on the insoles with the Concepts branding as well. Again, a really, really nice touch. From there, as we work our way down to the midsole, we do have this really nice pre-aged or sale coloured midsole. A little bit of speckling in there just to add a little bit of extra flavour. And then as standard with the Air Max 1, we do have the Air unit towards the heel as well. And then as we work our way underfoot, we do get this gum rubber outsole done in that traditional Air Max 1 design. Now in terms of the overall sizing for this one, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed. Now for me, when it comes to the Air Max 1, I really don't have that much to kind of compare it to. The only other Air Max 1 in my collection is the Patters, and with them, they fit me perfectly. With these, they are running a little bit tight at the minute. I'm not sure if that's just because of the fact that the upper is mainly a denim material and maybe over time it's going to give me a little bit more give. But because I'm a wide footer, I'm definitely feeling the pinch in these. Now, I did take out the insole and it fits perfectly. It feels a lot better without the insole in. So that may be the way that I'm going to go for the time being. But when it actually does come to the overall sizing, for me at least, I do wish I would have gone a half size up. So if you are a wide footer, I would consider going a half size up for this one, although a lot of people are saying true to size is best. So like I always suggest, if there's any opportunity for you to try the shoe before buying, for obvious reasons, that's going to be the best outcome for you. So with that said, we've just about covered everything that's worth mentioning on this shoe. So if we now just go ahead and wrap up this video. So just to wrap up this video, in terms of my overall opinion on the shoe itself, myself to give these a rating, this for me is a straight 10 out of 10. By far my favourite pickup of the year so far, and I'm honestly gassed that I was able to get them for retail. Now, as I was saying at the start of the video, for anyone who's still stuck around, today is actually Air Max Day, and I was able to cop a personal pair of the Mellows as well. So do expect to see a review of them as soon as they do actually land here with me. I was actually considering paying resale for those because I really do like that colourway as well. I held out, unfortunately enough, Sneakers Day came through for me and I was able to get that personal W. But even still, even though I've got the Mellows coming in, this shoe for me is definitely by far the best in the pack, just from my own personal opinion. But I would love to get your guys' opinion on that as well. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know which of the three you are rocking with the most. And did you manage to cop any of these on Sneakers Day? Now, if you have stuck around to this point in the video, I just want to say a massive thank you. If you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, do make sure the bell notification is switched on so you never miss a video. And I hope to see you all again in the next one.